Number one in the red division, the Northview Wildcats returned a majority of their roster this season, along with a few new additions, including Drake Symbolik, the senior reuniting with his teammates from his early playing days in hopes of bringing home a state title this year.
As soon as I hit the ice, I think it was just something I loved, and really just took off from there.
Symbolik goes out wide for Elliott. It was back in front. They score a short-handed goal. What a pass!
After spending time in Detroit playing with Little Caesars, Symbolik decided to return to the Wildcats for his senior season.
Because I did come from playing travel hockey, so coming to high school, the games do change. It's been a more physical game. I've had to adapt to that.
Well, he gives us instant offense, obviously, and so he's pretty dynamic that way. I've known him for a long time, my son being his birth year age, and I've known him since a young kid, so I knew when he said he was going to come back that we were going to get a kid that was going to provide us with an immediate offense. But yeah, I think what is probably lost on some people is how well he is defensively. He's probably right there in our top 2 or 3 as far as our best two-way player, and he can play both ends of the ice equally well. So that's been a nice blessing as far as that goes as well.
Symbolik scores!
The senior is second in scoring in the red division with 12 goals so far this season, but the two-way forward has felt a bigger impact off the ice.
Just the relationships I've made with everybody. I think the team has really grown together, and we've been having a lot of fun.
He doesn't wear a letter on his shirt, and maybe that's a little bit expected coming in to a group that had great leadership and being a first-year guy. What he's really brought is a presence on the ice and how he goes about his business and how he plays the game, and leading by example on his work ethic, his drive, his ability, like I mentioned earlier, to be a two-way guy and playing both ends. And so I think a lot of his leadership comes naturally as far as kids look up to him and like, hey, how did he do this? How did he perform in this area of the ice? And I think that leadership has been invaluable.
Joining a loaded senior class, Symbolik and the Wildcats hope to make another run at a state title, something Northview hasn't done since 2019 when they made it to the Final Four.
Really, we've played together for a long time, and I think it's really all come down to this. This is our last year together. I think we're putting in all our effort in.